Alright guys, here we are. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. I just have to tell you that I really know that you guys want to see the real life videos, but because of my job it's been really difficult to go out there and film the cars, but I'm promising you that I'm going to do a video in real life from with the car spotting video series and this week, and it's going to be published this week, so don't worry, this channel is not going out of its way. But I just saw this car, like I didn't even know that this one has been introduced before, and I'm pretty sure that everyone has heard of the new BMW Neue Klasse, the new class of BMW, but maybe not all of us have heard of BMW Neue Klasse X. And that's what we are going to talk about. This car is I just read, not out there enough, guys. You know me, I don't like to talk about nonsense cars or cars that don't bring any value to the world or in the car industry or for the customers, but man, this car is the definition of the value proposition of BMW. If BMW stands for anything, this is what it stands for. A car needs to be emotional, all right? And you know that I'm not a very huge fan of the EVs, but I told you before, for some cars it actually makes absolute sense. And the car that it makes the most sense for is the new Class X. Guys, this car is just about emotions. This car is about feeling of everything. You need to touch, you need to hear, you need to smell, you need to see. This car touches on all of our four senses. The most important one, the touch one, because as it is said from one of the BMW design robotic design developers, the touch sense is the very first one that we develop in the womb, that before we see, before we hear, before we taste, before we do anything. And it is so important, the touch feeling, the touch sense. It helps us to navigate, to find ways, to find our path. And that's also related to cars and what the cars were made for, guys. This car is just pure insanity of you being able to touch everything. This car uses sensors underneath the textiles and the materials and the fabrics. This car can learn from your behavior. When you sit on the seats, it can understand if you have a bad posture. It can understand if you cannot sit a certain way. So it adapts itself to you. Just imagine how insane it is. Imagine like if you can teach the car something. I'm sure that this car is going to get some updates, like that it can learn from you, guys. You can literally tell it to do something. Maybe if you don't like someone to smoke in the car and you just borrow your car to someone and they start smoking and the car goes full on red with lightings and everything, as you can see, because it has insane lightings inside, and then it starts to push the guy around its chest with the seat, and it makes him suffer if they try to smoke in your car. Just imagine all the possibilities that it can bring to life, which it actually already does. Guys, this is just it's not a concept car anymore. This car is going to be built in Hungary in a production plant. This car is going to be released in 2025. This is no joke, like literally no joke. Like they have managed to implement also lightings, but with purpose, you know? The lights have purpose. They show you what the car is feeling also, you know? If it's running out of battery, if it's like, maybe if you're even treating your car in a bad way, it can give you feedback because it has artificial intelligence. It can adapt to different environments, different scenarios with sound and lighting. It can change the sounds that it plays. But also take a look at the color combination inside the car. It literally reminds me of the Burton 1969. And this red and white combo is the resemblance of future, which is, it has always been the resemblance of future, also in the 2001 Odyssey movie from Stanley Kubrick. And we have the monolith shape back to the design of the BMW. Like, I don't know how to express my feelings for this car because it's just so cool. So cool. It has wood inside, it has crystals to make you feel luxurious, and wood is one of the very first materials that we feel we want to touch. Like, anytime anyone sees wood, they want to touch it. It's impossible that you see wood and you don't want to touch it. It's impossible. That this car was just not talked about enough, and I had to talk about it. I know it's a very short video, but I just want to connect with you guys also in this way, show you how I feel about some cars, why some cars are not talked about enough. And I hope you enjoyed the video until now, and just take a look at these insane videos from BMW, because I'm pretty sure most of people out here have not heard about this car. Enjoy it. See you in the next one. Bye bye.